Hello and welcome, bookworms and film fans. Welcome, film fans. That takes me back years now. Welcome to this week's episode of The Contented Narrative. We are looking at The Executioners 3 by Susan Dennard. And this hooked me. So basically, you're following Freddie, the main lass, and I love saying that, main lass. And she goes to this school and they've got a rival with another school. And she unintentionally gets the entire rival school arrested, their sports team arrested. So she becomes the prankster supreme at her school. And she doesn't. She's she doesn't do it deliberately, but she kind of goes into that. And I do think it's set this is set in the late 90s, because at one point they were talking about getting a Nokia. And I was like, oh, love that. They're talking about playing Snake and everything, so it's great. But essentially what it does is it's following, there's this ancient curse that people don't really believe in, from the founder of this village. And essentially what it does is it starts with someone who is hung, as in by the neck until dead, then beheaded, and then intestines cut out and round a pole. But so it starts with her kind of finding someone that's been hung from a tree. And then she goes, right, okay. But then it's always sort of predated? That's not the right word. Before you find the dead body, there's this smoke, this fog and this smell. And it's her trying to figure out what the hell is going on, because it involved her dad, who is dead, long dead. And she wants to know why, what's happening, what's going on, and all of that. But she also unfortunately becomes boyfriend and girlfriend with the main guy in the rival school. So she's trying to keep that quiet as well. And it's interesting because sometimes when I read about teenagers, they piss me off. They do. And I think maybe it's a nostalgia thing that teenagers from the 90s don't annoy me as much. Don't know why. But genuinely sort of reading it, and I was like, right, okay, this is good. She's going out on a bike, she's got a Nokia, she's figuring out what's going on. And honestly, it was so good. And it was very sort of and it's not full Stephen King horror, it's not, but it is horror. And it's sort of it's based on this curse for this town, and who are these people that are enacting the curse? Who are the people that are actually killing these people? And what's going to happen if the curse is complete? And you also keep hearing a phantom bell ringing as well, which I absolutely love. And I'd been meaning to buy it for a while, and then I think it was in a buy one get one half price at my favourite place, Waterstones. And I was like, fine, I'll give it a go. I'll get it. It's fine. And I really enjoyed it. And so genuinely, I was just couldn't put it down. Loved it. And I love the fact that she's trying to balance her friends, balance being a prankster queen, balance trying to figure out what the hell's going on in the town. And the funny thing is she's the only one that seems to be understanding that there is anything going on in this town. So she's kind of on her own with that. But I loved the characters. I loved how well-rounded they were. I loved the interactions between them. I loved that the storyline and the love story between her and the rival guy. It felt natural. It didn't feel a forced or anything like that. And I liked sort of the natural love between her best friend and the head of the prom committee or whoever she was. Their relationship was absolutely lovely, and everything about it. And genuinely the way that it sort of concluded, and I was like, oh, this is so good. So I would say give it a go. I really, really enjoyed this book. I loved it. I loved the storylines. I loved the characters. I loved how it concluded. I loved the curse. I loved everything about it, because it wasn't an in-your-face horror. It was sort of a slow kind of creeping up, being oh, okay, someone's heard the bells. Who's going to die next? That kind of horror, as opposed to a, in-your-face, can't stop, absolutely terrified all the time. But yeah, so give it a go. I think this has been probably, I don't know if it has been my favourite book of the year, but it's very close up there. So please, please, please let me know what you think. If you don't enjoy it, that's fine. As I said, oh, and by the way, beautiful edging. You know how I feel about beautiful edging. If you don't enjoy it, that's absolutely fine. I'm not here to tell you I'm right, you're wrong. I'm not here to tell you that, mine is the be all and end all. you form your own opinions. I'm just here to try and get you guys to pick up a book and enjoy it. But yeah, so give this book a read. I mean, even if reading isn't your thing, even if it's an audiobook maybe, so like audiobooks, Kindle, library, you know the drill. But thank you so much for your continued support. I remember to always keep it contento.